Last week I went to 4 different workshops and asked them all the same question. If you had to buy a car with your own money that's reliable, economical, and won't give you problems in 10 years, which would you buy? All 4 told me similar brands, and 3 of them mentioned the same car in first place. Today I'm going to show you the 9 cars that professional mechanics consider most reliable on the market. And it's not opinion, it's real breakdown data, workshop statistics, and 30 years experience fixing cars. And stick around until number 1 because it's the car that a mechanic with 40 years experience told me. This car is so reliable, it bores me to see it. It only comes for service, never for repair. Before starting, let me explain the criteria I've used for this list. Criterion 1, low breakdown rate. Less than 3 major breakdowns per 100 cars in first 5 years. Criterion 2, reasonable maintenance cost. No point being reliable if each service costs 500 euros. Criterion 3, parts availability. Parts easy to find at fair price. Criterion 4, proven longevity. Cars that routinely reach 300,000 kilometers without serious problems. And I've consulted with 6 different mechanics, plus OCU data, owner forums, and independent workshop statistics. Now yes, let's go with the ranking of the 9 most reliable cars you can buy. Position number 9, Toyota Yaris. We start with a Toyota, and it's no coincidence. Toyota has been synonymous with reliability for decades. The Yaris, especially in hybrid version, is a rock. 1.8 hybrid engine with proven Prius technology, over 15 years development. Reliability data, 2.1 breakdowns per 100 cars in 5 years. That's excellent. What does mechanics say? Carlos, 32 years experience. Hybrid Yaris is boring to see in workshop, only comes for oil change and pads. I've seen several with 300,000 kilometers and engine like new. Known problems. Practically none serious. Some had electric water pump failure, but rare and not very expensive to fix. Annual maintenance cost, about 350 euros average including services and consumables. Real consumption, 4.8 to 5.4 liters per 100 kilometers in hybrid version. Spectacular. Why only position 9? Because there are even better ones on this list. But Yaris is safe purchase, no doubt. Position number 8, Honda Jazz. This small Honda is one of the most undervalued cars on market. 1.3 or 1.5 naturally aspirated engine, no turbo. Simple, reliable, eternal. Pure Honda philosophy. Engines that work perfectly for decades. Reliability data, 1.9 breakdowns per 100 cars in 5 years. Brutal for car in this segment. What does mechanics say? Miguel, 26 years experience. Jazz is perfect car for someone who knows nothing about mechanics and doesn't want to learn. Put gas in it, change oil once a year, and it lasts 20 years without drama. Incredibly spacious. Interior for its size. Magic seats, rear seats are great. Practical like few. Known problems, almost none. Some old models had premature clutch wear if driven badly, but nothing engine related. Annual maintenance cost, about 280 euros. Honda parts are reasonable and last long. Real consumption, 5.6 to 6.2 liters per 100 kilometers. Very correct for gasoline. Weak point, not exciting to drive. It's practical and reliable, but boring. If you're looking for fun, it's not your car. Position number 7, Mazda 3. Mazda has done something few achieve. Combine Japanese reliability with European driving pleasure. The Mazda 3, especially with 2.0 Skyactiv naturally aspirated engine, is fantastic. No turbo engine, simple, reliable. Manual or 6-speed automatic transmission, both solid. Reliability data, 2.3 breakdowns per 100 cars in 5 years. What does mechanics say? Javier, 38 years experience. Mazda 3 is for people who like driving but don't want problems. Naturally aspirated engine that will last 500,000 kilometers without breaking a sweat. Excellent build quality. Interior better than many more expensive cars. Real materials, not cheap plastic. Known problems. Some 2014 to 2016 models had problem with climate control system. Already fixed in later versions. Annual maintenance cost, about 320 euros. Mazda parts are reasonable. Real consumption, 6.4 to 7.1 liters per 100 kilometers, depending if it's 2.0 or 1.5. Driving is the best part. Feels agile, precise, fun. It's a Honda Civic for people with good taste. Position number 6, Ford Focus, and here comes the surprise. Ford Focus on a reliable list. But careful, I have to make a very important clarification. I'm talking about Focus with 1.0 EcoBoost or 1.5 EcoBoost gasoline engine and manual transmission. If it has PowerShift automatic transmission, run. That transmission is garbage. But Focus with manual is completely different story. 1.0. 3-cylinder turbo EcoBoost engine is surprisingly reliable when given correct maintenance. And 1.5 also. Reliability data, 3.1 breakdowns per 100 cars in 5 years. Higher than previous, but acceptable. What does mechanics say? Pedro, 40 years experience. Manual Focus is good car. If you change oil every 10,000 kilometers, that engine takes you to moon. Problem is people who put 15,000 kilometers without change and then complain. Spacious, practical, well-equipped. Cheap parts available everywhere. Known problems. Water pump can give problems between 150,000 and 200,000 kilometers. Clutch lasts between 120,000 and 180,000 depending on driving. Annual maintenance cost, about €300. Ford parts are accessible. Real consumption, 6.1 to 6.8 liters per 100 kilometers. I repeat, only with manual transmission. PowerShift automatic is to avoid like plague. Position number dies. 5. Hyundai. i30 Koreans have made huge leap in reliability in last decade. Hyundai i30, especially from 2017 onwards, is very reliable car. 1.0 TGDI or 1.4 TGDI engine, both good. Also 1.6 CRDI diesel versions that work perfectly. Reliability data, 2.4 breakdowns per 100 cars in 5 years. But here's key, 5-year or 150,000 kilometer warranty. Standard, transferable to second owner. What does mechanics say? Antonio, 29 years experience. i30 surprised me. Before, Hyundais came every other day with problems. Now I barely see them, and when they come, it's covered by warranty. Well-equipped is standard, spacious, comfortable, and warranty gives total peace of mind. Known problems. Some diesel models had problems with particulate filter if used only in city. Nothing serious. Annual maintenance cost, about €290. Real consumption, 5.8 to 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers in gasoline. 4.2 to 5.1 in diesel. Not most exciting to drive, but solid, reliable, and with 5-year warranty. Hard to ask for more. Position number 4. Suzuki Swift. This small Japanese is hidden gem. 1.2 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine. Simple as hammer. Light, agile, efficient. Reliability data, 1.7 breakdowns per 100 cars in 5 years. Brutal. One of lowest on market. What does mechanics say? Ramon, 35 years experience. Swift is typical car you buy, put gas in, change oil once a year, and in 15 years you haven't had single problem. Boringly reliable. Light, only weighs 950 kilos. That means little wear on brakes, suspension, tires, and consumes little. Known problems, practically none. Too simple to break. No turbo, no complicated systems, no excessive electronics. Annual maintenance cost, about €240. Cheapest on this list. Real consumption, 5.1 to 5.7 liters per 100 kilometers. Excellent. Weak point? It's small. If you need family space, it's not for you, but for 1 or 2 people. Perfect. Position number 3. Kia Ceed, brother of Hyundai i30. Practically identical mechanically, but with own personality. 1.0 or 1.4 TGDI gasoline engine. Also 1.6 CRDI diesel option. All reliable. Reliability data, 2.2 breakdowns per 100 cars in 5 years. And here's bomb, 7-year or 150,000 kilometer warranty. Best on market, period. What does mechanics say? Luis, 31 years experience. If you ask me what car I'd buy to not worry for 7 years, the Ceed. 7-year warranty is crazy. Means Kia trusts it won't break. Prettier design than i30 in my opinion. Well-equipped, spacious, practical, known problems, same as i30. Practically none serious. Annual maintenance cost, about €300. Real consumption, 5.9 to 6.6 liters per 100 kilometers in gasoline. 7-year warranty is absolute peace of mind. For 7 years, any problem is covered. Almost impossible to lose money with this car. Position number 2. Skoda Fabia. Small Skoda is reliability beast. Volkswagen mechanics, but without Volkswagen price. 1.0 3-cylinder TSI or 1.4 TSI engine, both reliable. Reliability data, 1.8 breakdowns per 100 cars in 5 years. Spectacular. What does mechanics say? Fernando, 42 years experience. Fabia is car I recommend to my parents, aunts, everyone who doesn't want to know anything about mechanics. Reliable, cheap to maintain, and with parts available anywhere because it's Volkswagen Group. Spacious for its size. Huge trunk, 380 liters, bigger than many cars in segment above. Known problems, some 2015 to 2017 models had fuel pump problem. Fixed with free recall. Annual maintenance cost, about 270 euros. Volkswagen Group parts are accessible. Real consumption, 5.4 to 6.1 liters per 100 kilometers. Not pretty, not exciting, but practical, spacious, reliable, and cheap to maintain. For many people, that's perfect. And we reach number 1, most reliable. Car you can buy according to professional mechanics. Position number 1, Toyota Yaris, and winner is Toyota Yaris, especially hybrid version. This car is reliability legend. 1.5 hybrid engine with technology proven over 20 years. Reliability data, 1.4 breakdowns per 100 cars in 5 years. Lowest of all cars sold in Europe. What does mechanics say? Martin, 44 years experience. Hybrid Yaris is boring. Only comes for service. Oil change, pad change every I don't know how many thousand kilometers and out. I've seen hybrid Yaris with 400,000 kilometers. 400,000. An owner tells me never left me stranded, not once. Toyota hybrid system is most reliable in world. Battery with 10-year warranty on new models. Electric motor virtually maintenance-free. Ridiculous consumption, 3.8 to 4.5 liters per 100 kilometers in real mixed use. In city can drop to 3.5 liters. It's crazy. Known problems, none significant. Almost perfect in terms of reliability. Annual maintenance cost, about 310 euros, and that including specific hybrid system service. Resale, maintains value like few. 3-year Yaris loses only 25% of its value, compared to 40 or 50% of other cars. Yaris is perfect car for someone wanting reliable, economical transport without surprises. Not exciting, not fast, doesn't have spectacular design, but it's perfect at what it does, taking you from point A to point B for 20 years without single problem. So, summarizing complete ranking, number 9, Toyota Auris, number 8, Honda Jazz, number 7, Mazda 3, number 6, Ford Focus manual, number 5, Hyundai i30, number 4, Suzuki Swift, number 3, Kia Ceed, number 2, Skoda Fabia, number 1, Toyota Yaris hybrid pattern you see, Japanese dominate. Toyota, Honda, Mazda, Suzuki. 4 out of 9 are Japanese. Korean surprise. Kia and Hyundai already at Japanese reliability level. No longer problematic cars from 15 years ago. Europeans, Skoda and Ford prove Europe can also make reliable cars. Just have to choose specific model well. My 3 final tips if looking for reliable car. Tip 1. Naturally aspirated or proven hybrid engine better than small turbo. Less complex, fewer breakdowns. Tip 2. Manual transmission better than automatic in mid-low range cars. Good automatics only in expensive cars. Tip 3. Brand with good reliability reputation and wide service network. No point being reliable if no workshop service it or parts available. And leave me in comments. Do you have any of these 9 cars? Do you confirm reliability or have you had problems? Hit like if this helped you decide your next car. Share with someone looking for reliable car now. And subscribe. Reliability is priceless. Or rather, it does have price. It's cheaper long term. See you.